opposed to Dani Olmo. That's a sloppy one.
And straight to the man you'd least want it to fall to in Lamine Yamal. Here's Rashford fed by Pedri. Ferran Torres! Paris wait for the flag. They hope for an offside decision in their favour, but Vitinha's concession of possession. Not often a goalkeeper who faces a barrage at home, culpable for the winning goal. Nuno Mendes, another buccaneering run, and it's worked its way through to Mayulu, who scores! Just the response that Paris were looking for. And is it going to be a case of history repeating? And Jontu feeding Vitinha. They're still looking for that window of opportunity as we head towards stoppage time, and they've got it here. Gonzalo Ramos! Well, they strike in lethal fashion. Hansi Flick, desperately disappointed.
Them around. Okay.
That's a great break, and Bernardo Silva comes out for Grealish, who smacks Manchester City into the lead.
Forward to make a difference.
And he's doing what Akanji was doing, and he's opened them up. And Grealish this time looking to be the provider. And Haaland.
We've seen him involved. He hasn't had a sniff.
Possibility for Barcelona, who cuts it back. And
he's lifted his head. He's not kept his head down and just gone.
It's Vitinha. Oh, it's hit the bar, and the rebound tucked in by Barcelona. Back of the net.
Well, PSG's response to going to.
Taken by Vitinha, and there is worse to come. It's João Neves at the back post.
He's on his toes, and that is not.
They're counting the seconds down, the Paris fans. Oh, and there could be something else to cheer here. There is. Gonzalo Ramos. They are checked. How did it get to Gonzalo Ramos? And it's given as a goal. It's wonderful for Ramos. It wraps it up at the ball.
Nicely to the edge of the area, and Celtic have taken the lead. It's Moussa Dembele. What a start in Paris. Barely a minute on the clock, and it's a shock lead. Here's Rabiot. He's got Neymar to his left and Draxler. Neymar, that's the equaliser, and that's all it takes. Goals in 6 games. That's a good body with Neymar. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He moves like the rest of the players are standing still. Curls one towards Mbappe. Neymar came in behind. Cavani tucks it away. 3-1 already. Nearly a half an hour on the clock. Name. Still might end up in another for Mbappe perhaps here, and it's another goal. He does get on the score sheet. The terrifying trio have all got at least one. PSG have 4. The floodgates are opening in Paris. Mbappe trying to skin Tierney on the outside, which he has done. Brace to Verratti. That's 5. Again, just a slight element of luck involved with the goal. 0 in Paris. So even a 2-0 defeat away wouldn't be the worst thing, as Cavani hits one off the post and in. Oh, the goals are returning. That's 2 in 4 minutes. So, back to Dani Alves. That's bending! Oh, that's a lovely strike. And the heavens have opened again.
positives and frustrations for Paris Saint-Germain. Darwin Núñez causing consternation here. And Harvey Elliott. Oh! Extraordinary! What an entrance! Harvey Elliott strikes for Liverpool with what may well be his first touch.
Front line, they're in business.
That's a more than reasonable ball for Barcelona, and Dembele continues his run. And Ibrahim Konate gets there initially, but Dembele scores! The first to step forward. Slowly, but just about surely. Just about.
But he crept up to that ball there.
Well, who would you rather trust with the first one? And Salah delivers, of course.
Brilliant penalty. Donnarumma doesn't even move for that.
With this moment in mind. Into it cold, but ice cool.
Very good penalty. As I mentioned, you see that a lot nowadays in modern football.
And Donnarumma makes the save. It's firmly advantage Paris.
Well, his teammates, big advantage to Paris if Dembele converts.
Oh, ice cool again. That was perfect from a player at the peak of his powers. Then Paris Saint-Germain can clinch it with the next kick. Pressure penalty for the Scouser. And Donnarumma denies him. And Paris Saint-Germain on the brink. Desiree Doué to settle it. And settle it he does! They've defied the Anfield atmosphere. They've created history.
Messi against Keylor Navas. And Messi scores a phenomenal penalty. Kurzawa. Mbappe. They're level. Kylian Mbappe. A brilliant finish. Florenzi. And battered in by Mbappe. Barcelona creating their own problems again. The width found by PSG has been driven in by Paredes. It's a free header, and there is a third goal. Moise Kean gets his reward. Options both left and right. Mbappe, who completes the hat-trick in style. Magnificent. It's his night. It's PSG's night.
Toloi. Zapata, and it's put away by Pasalic. First goal in And the first quarter-final goes Atalanta's way. And it's Marquinhos, and there it is. It is 1-1. Fate has smiled on Thomas Tuchel and Paris Saint-Germain. Atalanta couldn't hold out. Kera quickly on the scene. Mbappe to promote it. They won't need extra time. It's one of the great Champions League turnarounds for Thomas Tuchel, for Paris Saint-Germain.
So tumble, the referee was perfectly placed. A very clear view of it, waved it on, and on go Paris Saint-Germain on the counter with Mbappe. Drexler in support. Mbappe though goes all on his own and scores beautifully. Length of the field move for Paris Saint-Germain, and Kylian Mbappe continues his impressive recent. As does Mukiele, played 3 times against Paris for previous club Montpellier. And Kunku, formerly of Paris Saint-Germain, with a good ball here. It's fished all the way across for Andre Silva, and Leipzig level. They had been threatening in the last few minutes, and Andre Silva is there to finish it off. And Angelino, who picked him out beautifully. And the Bundesliga, the Frenchman ahead of him. Angelino. Excellent ball in, fine finish. They look to see if the flag stays down. Mukiele, who met it. The Frenchman in Paris may just have given Leipzig the lead here. Dispossessed by Tyler Adams. Runs away from him, and Angelino can't reach it. Mbappe is onto it, looking for Messi. 2-2. Lionel Messi to the rescue, combining with Mbappe. And it's Paris. Leipzig get to remain on level terms. Lionel Messi, impudent finish from the spot, his second goal of the game, to turn it back around in Paris's favour. Never really in doubt as he stepped up to the spot.
Won it and tries to spark something. Rashford, Tielemans, can he pull it back? He's got it across, and Rodgers has got it in! Vitinha. Here's Doué. Into a shooting position! Oh, that's wonderful! Special goal from a very special young talent. Back to Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz finds Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi's furthest forward. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's got it away! What a goal! What a player! The Georgian genius gives PSG the lead. In McGinn. Dembele has other ideas. Oh, and he's broken the lines. What a chance! What a goal! It really is advantage Paris Saint-Germain.
Sancho, Hakimi, and bundled in eventually by Haaland. Dortmund make the breakthrough. PSG appeal for offside. Mbappe going through the gears and creating an opening. Neymar equalises. Brilliant work by Kylian Mbappe to set up that goal for Neymar. They look. Haaland! Oh, that's magnificent! Sensational! PSG still celebrating. Di Maria to deliver, and it's been bundled in. Neymar with a header. Scored in Germany, and now he's put PSG in front in the second leg. Done by Di Maria, and they've got a second goal.
That he graced. Here's Lewandowski. Getting back from Neymar, and it comes to Rafinha.
Yes.
Who makes the most of this chance with his right foot. And Barcelona have the lead. They have had the better chances.
Yes.
He's been at the thick of it, and probably a deserved score of the other.
Yeah, didn't he?
Absolutely. Mbappe does get there. Oh, not very far away. Dembele. Oh, he's rifled it in. Just what Luis Enrique wanted. A strong start to the second half. And I was about to say Barcelona have kept 5 clean sheets in their last 6 games. A problem for Paris to score. Well, they put that statistic in. I mean, you could say the switch of Dembele's got them the goal. Fabian Ruiz, it's a lovely ball for Vitinha! What a turnaround here in Paris! Beautifully worked again, and Barcelona are still in the dressing room. Within 5 minutes. Vigil error. Wipe smiles off faces.
Gundogan there, wrong option to try and get that back to Lewandowski.
And now it's Rafinha.
What a goal.
What to take. What a finish. Well, suddenly he puts his name into the argument again in favour of Barcelona. He made it 1-0, now he's made it 2-2, and that was... It's Gundogan. Oh, the flips it in, and headed in from on the line by Christensen, who's been on a matter of seconds. And Barcelona have the lead in this roller coaster of an evening here in Paris. Change that, he's done that past Nuno Mendes, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Rafinha was coming in, whether he got the final touch I'm not sure. He didn't instinctively celebrate, but it's a goal from their first real attack.
Yeah, it might well have been Hakimi that actually ended up.
The problem for Barcelona, he was when he came on in the first leg. Here he is again. Oh, it flashes across, and it's thrashed in by Dembele. Of all people. Make decent contact here, but they can work it short. Hakimi. Shot from Vitinha. It's a big moment for Paris Saint-Germain here in Barcelona. Luis Enrique punches the air in delight, as does the goal scorer, and his teammates join in real celebrations. It's taken them less than 10 minutes. Here goes Kylian Mbappe, and he makes no mistake. He has his say in this quarter-final. He might be heading for Spain next season, but at the moment he's sending shockwaves through this part of Spain. Live, the follow-up from Marco Asensio. Mbappe, they've gifted it. And Kylian Mbappe has been on the periphery of much of this.